There's a lot of scary headlines out there in the news with mortgage rates rising and inflation. Should you be worried? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Brian.Simmons here with eXp Realty. It is February 16th. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And we have a really awesome market report for you today, so let's get after it. We've got 535 active single-family residential listings between Jackson and Josephine counties on the market today. That's about 10 units down from last week, okay? 120 new listings hit the market this week. 59 price reductions, 40 fell through and are back on the market. 144 went pending. That's a big number. We were at 150 last week, so nice to see that holding. 87 closed and 19 went off the market by either being expired, withdrawn, or canceled, okay? That altogether brings us to just over 6 weeks worth of inventory if we look at a snapshot of just that week. So listen, it's hard to avoid the headlines that are in the news about rates going up. How high are they going to go? What's the effect going to be? Is inflation going to make everything go crazy? Should you be worried? That's what I wanted to address today. Should all of that worry you as it pertains to buying and selling real estate? Okay. My answer to that is no, it should not. And I'm going to tell you why. There's a couple situations why I would be a little bit worried. Okay. And that's basically the obvious one that jumps out to me is if you are in the position where you bought a starter home, let's say, within the last few years, and you got a really good rate, and you're at a 3% rate, and you got a killer deal on your house, and now you're like busting at the seams, and you have to buy something bigger, and you have to be in the same area, you're going to feel that, okay? You're going to be spending a lot more money on a house, and you're going to have a way higher interest rate than you had before, and you're going to feel that. And that would be the one scenario where I would be, I don't know if worried is even the right word, but I would just be aware that it's going to be different. You're going to have a much higher payment than you do currently, okay? And so that's something I would just be aware of. Otherwise, what I look at in our local market is I think that we're in a really, really good position to be able to handle a situation like this. So I'm not worried. I don't think you should be worried about it either, okay? Let me tell you why I think we're in such a good position. Number one, our inventory is low and our demand is already high, okay? So we already have a shortage and we're in a really good spot to be able to take on this other, stress of the market potentially that could be caused by rising interest rates. Number two is that our average home value is just above $400,000, okay? And when you think about that relative to, the past in our local market, yeah, that's high. When you think about that relative to all of the other areas around us, it's low. We're at 400,000 average purchase price. Bend's over 700,000. Portland's 550. Eugene's 450. The Bay Area is over $1 million. Okay, and why that matters is because as values continue to go up and mortgage rates continue to go up, people in those more expensive markets are going to be able to sell and come into a lower price market like ours and not feel the pain as much because the lower price of the home is going to be able to offset the higher mortgage rate. Okay, so I think that what we'll see happening is the buyer will shift. If rates continue to go up and they go closer to 5% or something, we'll start to see the buyer shift from being more of like a local buyer to more of a buyer coming into the local market. We're already at a low low inventory, right? We're already at a shortage, so it doesn't take much to keep us kind of right where we've been in regards to the supply and demand relationship. I mean, if we get those buyers coming in from out of state who want to take advantage of a lower housing price, we're good, I think. So for those reasons, I do feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, I think we're in a good position to be able to deal with any sort of situation that comes up from rising rates. They did say back a couple months ago that they thought, hey, rates might hit 4% in 2022. We're there. It's February, so where are they going to go? I mean, are we going to hit 5%? Who knows? And if we do, is that a big deal? Think about it. I mean, 5% is still historically a great rate. Okay, my first home was 5.5, and I remember everybody being, super excited for us. That's still a good rate. Okay. I don't know if 5% is going to bring the market to a halt. I don't think so. I think people might throw a fit for a little bit and say, I can't believe how high rates are. This is stupid. This is unfair, whatever. But then they'll get over it and they'll realize like it's really not that bad. 5% is not 7 or 8%. Okay, that's ridiculous. That would be crazy and that would have an effect. Um, Maybe 6 does. I don't know. But I don't know that 4 to 5 has an effect. I don't know if it's going to cause people to not buy. That's how I see all this, all these headlines. That's where I see it affect, or how I see it affecting us. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Be sure to check out the full version of the newsletter because there's some really, really cool listings on there and some good buyer needs. Okay, I have some outlined some buyer needs for buyers that I have that are absolutely ready to roll, ready to buy right now. So check those out. Maybe you know somebody you can connect me with, and we can get these people into a nice home. So hope you have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next week. Take care.